everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's video is going to be a review video. This review video is way overdue. Today I will be reviewing the Fenty Beauty products. The only things that I've got from Fenty Beauty are their foundation, their primer, and also their Killawatt highlighter. So those are the only things that I can give my remarks on. So bear that in mind. Okay, just to start it all off, right off the bat, altogether, I love the packaging of Fenty Beauty products, especially the holiday collection one. They are so beautiful. But even the original ones, they are very nicely, I think they're very minimalistic, and I like that it has edges and not just, you know, a circle. And it's really simplistic, but at the same time, it looks really chic and classy, and I really like that. It doesn't have much on it. It's just really simple, minimalistic colors, and I think that's really great. So first, we're gonna talk about the primer. I think they only have one primer. This is the Soft Matte Pro Filtr Instant Retouch primer. This primer retails for 145 ringgit at Sephora. The bottle, the packaging is exactly the same as the foundation. It's the same size, the same pump, the same everything, except for it has a different color on the top or the cap. The primer is pinkish in color, but when you kind of like blend it on your face, it just melts, so it doesn't like have that white cast or pink cast, which is really great. When you first put it on, it feels more hydrating or moisturizing more than it is silicone-y. I think it's really great for dry skin, but at the same time, I think oily skin can also use this, because once it kind of like blends into your skin, it becomes a little bit tacky at first, but when it dries, you feel like it's your skin. Because it's not that silicone-y, I don't think it's really smoothing my face that much whenever I use this. So if you like the type of like the silicone-y kind of primer, maybe this is not what you're looking for. I do like it really a lot. I use it quite often because I think it's really light for my skin, and I love that it's hydrating because I have like dry combination skin. It works really well with the Fenty Beauty foundation, and at the same time, it also works well with other foundations too. I think it does make my makeup last quite some time. It has a like a powdery baby powder kind of smell. I usually don't like fragrance in my makeup products, but it's not something that I'm bothered because the smell is not really that strong, and it's not necessarily a bad smell to me. Other than that, I still think that this is a pretty good primer. I like it a lot. Would I say that this is the best primer out there? Probably not, because I prefer a primer that has a smoothing effect. I think it does the job. It makes my foundation look good. This is what I am wearing on my face right now. I used this primer today, and I think it makes my foundation look good, and it makes my foundation stays on long enough, and it feels comfortable on my face. So the next product is the foundation, which I think everyone knows. I think Fenty Beauty is really famous for their foundation. They have 40 different shades, which is absolutely amazing. You can definitely find your shade. What I love most about this foundation is that it was so easy for me to find the exact shade. This matched my skin really well. So as you can see, this is what I'm wearing on my face right now, and I think my face matches my hands pretty well, and I like that because even I myself, I struggle with picking out my foundations, so this was easy for me. This shade of foundation is a perfect match for me, and it was not difficult for me to get this perfect shade. And I'm sure you guys can find the perfect shade for you too, because there are 40 shades. Like, come on, that's really a lot. I like this a lot, but I wouldn't go as far as saying that this is like the best foundation out there. Mainly because this, when it dries to matte, like really matte, like powder matte. So I think this is really perfect for oily skin people, but for dry skin people, you can still use it. I have dry skin, dry to combination skin, but you know, I can still wear it, and I do still wear it a lot. But if you prefer your foundation to be something a little bit dewy, this might not be the one for you because this really dries matte. Another thing is that it dries up really fast. Usually, if you watch my past makeup tutorials, you would know that how I would apply my liquid foundation is by I would pump a little bit on my hand and then I would dot it all over my face, take a beauty blender and blend it all out. But with this, I am not able to do that. I did that once and first time I'm doing it, and it dries up too fast that like first I do this side of my face, but when I get to like my chin, the chin part is already dried up. Yeah, it's that fast. So the best technique that I found to be the most effective to apply this on your face is by just dipping your beauty blender straight onto the foundation and go straight to your face. Using that technique, I think I'm able to apply the foundation quite flawlessly. So yeah, just bear that in mind if you are thinking of purchasing this. That's the biggest downside for me. Coverage wise, I am satisfied. Usually one layer is already enough. This is one layer. You can still see my veins through the one layer, which is normal for I think pretty much all of my foundations. But with one layer, you can already even out your skin tone. I think it already clears out all the redness that I have a little bit. In that sense, it's really good. If you want to have a fuller coverage, I think about 2 layers would be more than enough for you to have full coverage, which is really awesome about this. This also smells like baby powder, just the same as the primer as well, and I think the primer and the foundation goes really well together. I think it lasts a pretty long time. It doesn't crease that much, which is great. I tend to crease a little bit at my smile lines over here and maybe a little bit under my eyes, but with this I don't really find that to be a problem. I think it works really well, and I still do bring this to travel and all that. All in all, it's a great foundation. I use this all the time. I do recommend, but just a heads up, if you haven't tried this dries really matte and it dries really fast. So you gotta be careful on applying it because of that. But other than that, this is great. So the last thing that I have here is their Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter. I bought the one that has, you know, dual highlight. One is a little bit more shimmery than the other. I bought the one that is Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Well, the highlight is really bomb. I like the fact that it has a subtle one and a really shimmery one. The shimmery one is really shimmery, like a little really goes a long way. This is what I have on my cheeks, as you can see, and also my nose and the corners of my eyes. All the highlights on my face today is from this right here. I think if you go for an everyday kind of look, the Mean Money side, which is the less sparkly side, you can use it for like everyday kind of look. So I think that's really awesome. They come in also a variety of colors for many skin tones. I know that there's like lighter ones than this, and there's also darker one than this. If you're dark skin, you can have a highlight without it looking chalky on you, and if you're lighter skin, you can also have a highlight that's really popping for you, and I like that about this. Yeah, other than that, I don't think it is necessarily something that is like, wow, I have to have this is so special or anything like that. It is definitely a good product. I don't know, I just don't think that it's like, wow, it's such a mind-blowing product. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, that's my verdict. Alright, before this video gets on too long, I think I'll end it right here. Have you tried Fenty Beauty before? If you did you like it? Did you not? Comment down below what you think about Fenty Beauty, if you've tried it before, if you want to try it, how you experience it on your face. I really like to know. So I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can click on the subscribe button below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Inshallah. Bye!